What's up, guys? We're back in DeadPoly. Been a minute. We're also having another series on the channel going, so just bear with me a little bit. But I am starting the one of two shops that we need before we do a world tour, as well as just kind of cleaning some stuff up around the place as well. But the shop that we are going to be working on today is the hardware store. So for the most part, and I will say for the most part, it's kind of put together. Kind of, I don't know. I have more shelves in here than I really know what to do with. I think I kind of want to use these ones though and not these. So I may actually have to go find more of these before I get fully started. Yeah, we even got the toolboxes, and then back here I have a ton of stuff, a ton. So we'll just kind of have to play around to see. But this is one of the stores I want to get working on. Nice little corner store, not a big deal. And I'm getting all the batteries charged for all the things that we need. I think I have some more batteries somewhere else. If this is all I have, I'm in big trouble. I know I have a lot of battery chargers, but we're gonna need some batteries. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look for those too, but I just want to check in, tell you guys, hey, this is what we're, the plans are for the most part. But like I said, I have been kind of cleaning up as well as kind of filling in some places. So, for instance, the music store, I have more of these microphones. I even have the big one, or the one with the bigger stand. A few more of the boom boxes as well. Just kind of, like I said, just kind of cleaning up. This place is also getting a pretty good stock of toys. I am going to be moving all of these eventually too. I only need a couple more dinosaurs and that's pretty much done, which is going to be super nice because then I can move this out of the way. As well as, okay, just ignore the mess. Okay, don't look at it. This is a big, huge undertaking over here. But in here, it's filling out really nicely, actually. Even some of the wings, I'm gonna add some of the paper wings, I think, to here. I have the ones where it's like the ripped wing with a little bit of the blood, and it doesn't fit well on here. So, but otherwise, I mean, apart from like the back rows, but these front rows are looking really good. Same thing with the pants. Pants are looking pretty nice. I was actually having a problem, so I didn't realize that these suit pants here are much different than these pants. I wasn't looking at the name or anything. I was just working on it. But yeah, so there's those pants, and then right at the very top are the shoes. I have the helmets and such kind of going right now. Just, I think I'm gonna do the 3 each of these, not realizing that I need a lot more of these 9 cubes. And then I am thinking about doing maybe 1 more row for the shoes. Not that I really need them so far, but I do need at least 3 more of these 8 cubes here, to finish those out. So, it's coming together a little bit. Yeah, I didn't realize, I almost forgot that these shoes right here existed. So I do have more of those going in, but it's looking really good. And then upstairs, got at least the walls done, so it's not like you can't just walk right off, which I thought was super important. I did, however, you will kind of see this as I'm walking around, or you may have already noticed it and was like, what the heck is going on? So I was doing some rearranging and kind of cleaning up. That's kind of what I've been doing since I started working. Oh, which I apologize, I just got off of a long work schedule. Yeah, so I completely cleaned this up. So it is a soccer field. Once again, it is not a dew collector field. It is a soccer field because I am trying to make, like, a good community. And of course, things will probably change over time, as we've discussed a few times. The stuff may change over time, but with that being said, I actually moved the dew collectors. Majority of them have actually just been left broken down completely, and there's only like a handful now. But I made like a whole, well, I'm making a store for it. So you come over here, It's gonna be this building, which is right across from the grocery store, and then there's gonna be the cafe. That's gonna be a bank. But in here is kind of our water section. I'm actually gonna cut this off. Well, I'll probably put a door like right here, actually. I'll put a door there. But this is gonna be cut off across this. But so far, both of these are completely filled with water that are all 100, and then this one is slowly being filled. But because there's no really roof access and I just kind of wanted to do something, I did just make like a little stairway area blocked, you know, maybe only the person who's running this place can get up here, and then there's access to this. I probably won't do anything here, but I might do some stuff up here, maybe some plants and things. But some of these are getting pretty full again. Just kind of watching out for any of them that are 100, like these ones. Gonna go ahead and take these ones out. And you know, I just switch them around, take what I need, try to keep as much water on me as possible. Well, that's not taking up space or anything. Yeah, so all these look like they're gonna go downstairs. Now I don't check this all the time. I haven't checked this probably in a few days, playing wise. But I also, like, I haven't really been doing a whole lot of looting apart from just trying to find what I need. So some of those have been up there for a while. But yeah, it's just, it's crazy how all of these, well, majority, I would definitely say at least these two airdrops was all the water bottles that I had over on the soccer field. And yeah, it's a ton of water. It's a ton of water. So anyway, this is gonna be a water store here pretty soon. This, I might actually just make this as part of the water store, but I'm not entirely sure. But a car still spawns here. As well as I have redone all the vehicles. I've moved everything. So we do have just our basic ambulance here. I moved our rigs. I am still missing the purple one. And then our recycle containers there. I'm just seeing if cars spawn down here yet. No, nothing. And then over here are pretty much all the vehicles I've collected, at least one of each. So far we got, you know, the ambulances. I still have yet to actually find a ice cream truck. We have on our how-to character, but not with this character. Not yet anyway. So I got those. We got the baby farm trucks, which I love those ones. I feel like, you know, those for the area that we're in are like pretty convenient. And then on this other side is going to be like our Humvees, our bigger farm trucks, our tractors, some of the racing cars basically, or what I would consider the racing cars. So the hot rods, and we got the GTRs. What are these, Skylines? Yeah, Skylines. And then this vehicle here, which is just, you know, whatever. And then we got our trucks. And then, like I said, our farm trucks. I know I'm missing other colors, but this is what I found so far. And then, like I said, our Humvees. So all these are back in the appropriate place. I did, as you guys saw, ooh, airdrop. I might go look at that. I did, as you guys saw, take down the garage because I wanted more room for our collections, which is fine. I'm actually kind of thinking about redoing this place too. Yeah, so we got a little bit more room. I don't know what I'm gonna make this into yet. I thought about maybe like this is where all the truck drivers are and then they just park their vehicles here, but you know, I'm not too certain on what we want to do or what I want to do just yet. I don't know if I really want to get that. Maybe I will. Haven't decided. I know for sure I think I want to go look at those other shelves that we have in here. Now I know I have the black ones with the metal, but those might just kind of be whatever. These, I'm kind of thinking between this one and then I have this like flat one, which this flat one I think will do really well, especially for the tools. And then that other one can kind of be whatever. But these here, these are really, really good. So maybe, nope, not that one. Good, set that one back down. So maybe I'll just put a couple of those ones in there, especially for the tools that hang and whatnot. I do have another one of this. Of course not. Of course. Yeah, I mean, all this too will eventually be put into that building eventually at some point. It's just gonna take a little bit because there is so much here that I gotta figure out a good layout that I want, and you know, how I'm gonna pile everything. I'm at least gonna display one of each. So, you know, that's just kind of my goal with it. But yeah, so like I said, we're gonna do the hardware. I might go try to find that, though. I think that might have gone towards that other town. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just focus. Yeah, so like I said, we're gonna do all this. I gotta move everything out, of course. And then get it all in here and figure out all this stuff now. With this also being, with all these battery chargers, these will also be in here. So it'll give me a reason to keep going back into this place to charge the batteries. Just like it's giving me a reason to go into the plant store, the four clover flower shop to get plants. And kind of for the most part the same for the toys, except the toys I can just come here and grab anything if I want to. I don't necessarily have to come in here. But this whole place will also be lit up as well. Once we really start to get all of the toys and such done. Now, I do have extras, but I'll just kind of leave it. Having some holes is kind of good. But you know what I realized too? I don't have those dinos display. I don't have, where are they at? Hello? I know for sure I have some. I have those, like, like the battle dinos. I know I had somewhere. I don't know what happened to them. Oh, wait, here's one. Maybe I'm just being blind to it because there's so many. Yeah. There's these guys. Okay, I don't have a way up there. Well, that can happen later. I'll try to make a mental note about it. But yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna get started on this, guys, and then I'll come back when it's done. Okay, guys, and the store is done. I think I think it looks okay for the space that we had. I probably could have used a few shelves, but not too bad. So very much when you walk in, when you're out here, I am probably gonna I think I'm gonna add another bench, maybe like right here. It's gonna look a little crowded, but I definitely wanted to display some of like metal shelves that you can open, trash can, and of course the scarecrow, because I don't know what it is, but like hardware stores, at least all the ones that I know of, especially as it becomes more autumn, scarecrows are kind of a thing that's out there. Plus I think it's, just kind of cool to just add some extra out and really just kind of get this part of the street decorated a bit. But when we come in here, and yes, these are all in the window because I didn't know where else to put them. I could have probably put them up there, but no big deal. As around here, I will be finding more construction clothes to put on here, as well as any leftover shoes that we have, I'll add. I've been really like filling up the clothing store, so a lot of the clothes are at the clothing store. Just a plant, a mailbox that didn't fit up there, some cones, some of the boxes we sell. You get some wire, plastic, fiber, your metal, your stone, wood, all the different tools that are in here so far. I'm gonna definitely place more machetes, but until, I get an extra, because I'm gonna be working on the melee store here pretty soon, so that will go in there. Got the raid helmets because the raid helmets remind me of like welding masks. So I just added those in there. I'm gonna add another black one. I do have this face mask right here, but I don't have an extra, so that space is pretty much empty. And then I thought it'd be kind of cool to sell like little tractors and dump trucks in here. And then over here we got the bullet press, car battery, goggles, hard hats, fuel containers. Both of these all of these are completely empty. The wet signs. In the middle, I do have salvagers. I think do I have anything in the salvagers? I was using them, but yeah, nothing in the salvagers, but we got the salvagers. All the different toolboxes currently available, a couple for sale signs just cause, an anvil, a couple of the metal heads cause also, again, another type of welding hat, welding whatever, welding helmet. Protection's good. Anyway, couple posters that I thought would fit in here. This, the stop sign and the the dead end stop signs looked kind of cool in here. We're like, yeah, we just found these. They have a little blood on them. It's fine. And then we got our register, a couple first aid kits just in case. Pretty much this is like our personal toolbox, so it has a little bit of everything in it. It has crowbar on the side, some fiber, some plastic, wire. Oh yeah, and the circuit boards, did I put the circuit board? I did put the circuit boards over there. Okay, good. So yeah, a couple circuit boards, and then in the back here, it does get dark because there's, oh, I did add a light. I did add a light. Okay, well, I don't remember doing that. I did add a light. It gets pretty bright in here. Oh, in here I added like a blue light because I thought it was kind of nice. I've been kind of like the one like white light with the blue light, kind of how we did over in the music store with the orange light. It just kind of gives it like a nice type of glow. But anyway, so back here are all the battery chargers. I don't have any up here for sale, but I feel like if you're back here and you see them, like, hey, can I get a couple of those? Be like, yeah, sure. But I feel like those are kind of like high-end. I mean, don't get me wrong, a lot of this in survival is high-end type stuff, but I feel like you're gonna want some power. Those are pretty big. But yeah, this is all the battery chargers I have. I feel like it's very much rookie numbers, but eventually at some point we'll fill up these here too. I do like this here, and then the money case. I added this up here. I don't know why, but I was just like, I want to add these somewhere, and then it wasn't until after I did this that I put a couple out there, and I was like, screw it, these are gonna stay. So yeah, and then crate, a couple metal containers that we can, I don't know, we can figure out what we want to do with them. And then these boxes, at the very bottom, I got some batteries, trying to separate them out a little bit, but stacking those up. We got a toilet in here just cause, and then I did leave our airdrops in here, but I organized them quite a bit, so there's a little bit extra stuff, but I do plan on pretty much, hey, any resources that I got, I'm just gonna have to come in here for it, because I've said it before and I'll say it again, but I really like the idea of having to come into specific stores to purchase things that I need to purchase, right? And it got dark. It definitely got dark. And then the rest of the cones that I had available that I did not place in there, I've been placing down in my tunnel because I'm tired of the metal cars coming in there. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't mind when they spawn, but I hate when they spawn in the tunnel because I use the tunnel frequently. So I've been placing them. They're like 5 of the white lines apart, and they're each on, you know, there'll be like one there, and then you skip 5, and then you add another one. So that's just kind of how I've been doing it. But yeah, this is the, well, my edition of a hardware store. I think it looks pretty good. I'm gonna take these batteries out though because I want to get them fully charged. Now, wow, that blue light really really does something when the other light's not on. I mean, that's a little bright. So yeah, I'll just throw these back on. I want to make sure they get a full charge. It's not going to take very long at all. Because when we go to do the world tour, all of the shops and everything that we have done so far will all have their lights on. So we can kind of get like a good maybe street type view. I'm hoping before then I'll have that ready. I don't know if I'm gonna leave the lights out here. I think I might actually take these down. I mean, I do kind of like them though, and they're just the basic white lights. I don't know, I'll have to play around with it and see. And then above the hardware and music store, this right here is actually going to be a museum of sorts of just doing some random stupid things eventually at some point, or a work in progress. Nonetheless, though, I think it's coming along pretty well. I did already have a vote for what we should work on next, and that is the Quick Mart. So the Quick Mart, if you guys are new here, is just right down here. There's a school there, which I've been slowly filling in, just trying to get it nice and full. There's an airdrop somewhere. I've also done a little bit to the back here, like I added a fire pit over there with like a couple items that you use to make this fire pit. I don't know where that's gonna drop, and I don't want it to drop somewhere dumb. It'd be great if it would drop it like, you know, like right here somewhere, but I'm sure, no, last time that happened, it was like treacherous. Anyway, this is the Quick Mart. So I do have a little bit in here. I already did the metal doors, and I did all of the ceiling, well, the walls. Now it's, you know, it's a little bit messed up. It happens, but you know, it is what it is. Over here I do have a couple of shelves. I want to see if I can go find different shelves that look better. I know I have some white shelves that I might use instead. I will be adding the other color fridges in here. I don't exactly know what all I'll be putting in here. And then, you know, the vending machine as well. So those are around here too. And yeah, so this will be our next project. If I could close that, that would have been great. I kept like trying to like get it to the door. Yeah, so that will be next project. And then after that will be the world tour. Now, I will also say this though. There might be an update in between these videos. So there will either be two to three videos before, actually, I would say 1 to 2 because this one's gonna be coming out. So after this video, 1 to 2 videos before the world tour of everything that we've done or stuff that we're working on. So, you know, just keep that in mind, guys. But yeah, nonetheless, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. I appreciate it. If you guys would, please consider subscribing. It helps me out tremendously. I can't thank you guys enough. I think last I saw we're already at 159. When we reach 200 subscribers, we'll do another zombie video just like what we had done. I really enjoy doing those, actually. I find them, you know, quite fun. Ooh, look at that sun coming up. But yeah, again, thank you guys for watching this episode. Please make sure to hydrate, have some fun, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.